Can we build a billion-dollar company with services and products based on Vedic scripture? To many, it may seem far-fetched idea, but meditation apps like Headspace, Calm have already done it. In 2019, Headspace valued at $93 million and Calm valued at $1 billion. Now, the question arises, why we Indians have not been successful in developing such products and services from our own Vedic scripture while others are doing it.
हरे कृष्णा। सब्सक्राइब करिए हमारे शिक्षार्थकम चैनल को और प्रेस करिए इसके बेल आइकन को ताकि अगली वीडियो सबसे पहले आप देख सकें। हरे कृष्णा।
Hi, I am Shivam Chaudhary, BTech graduate from IIT Delhi and data analyst by profession. In this video, I am going to discuss, does spirituality offer any practical benefit? When a person follows spirituality, people say, "Oh, what are you doing? It is just a waste of time. It is blind faith which do not offer any practical benefit." So the general understanding of people is that spirituality is self-deception. And person who cannot do anything in his life follows spirituality. Because of such mentality, people think that it should be followed in old age, as it do not offer any practical benefit in current situation of our life. But this is not true. I will give you 3 reasons why this is not true. So the first reason is spirituality is used in medical fields to cure serious illnesses. A study was conducted in Medical College of Georgia, focused on group of 74 active army personnel seeking treatment from PTSD and stress disorder. So PTSD is basically a psychiatric disorder which occurs in a person who have faced serious violent attacks like war or a combat. So half of group was assigned transcendental meditation with his usual medication and other half continued with other therapies as usual. After 1 month, 83.7% of meditator has stabilized or reduced the use of medication to treat their PTSD and anxiety disorder. So because of transcendental meditation practices, doctors are able to cure serious illnesses like PTSD and anxiety disorder, which even modern medication are not able to cure. So how can a person say spirituality is blind faith and it do not offer any practical benefit? Knowing the valuable benefit of spirituality, the British Royal Navy and Air Force have introduced mindfulness training to their officers and military leaders. New Zealand Defence Force have also adopted the technique, and the military forces of Netherlands are also considering it too. When even Army, Air Force and Navy are using spiritual practices, how can a person say that spirituality is blind faith and it did not offer any practical benefit? So the second reason is, there is vast appeal of yoga and meditation. There are several businesses and startups who are beginning to make their mark and make a lot of money by providing spiritual guidance and counseling as a service like Headspace and Calm. There are 300 million yoga practitioners worldwide, and alone in America there are 36 million yoga practitioners, and on average they spend $60,000 in their lifetime, which sums up to $2.16 trillion, which is more than GDP of India. Spiritual practices won't offer any practical benefit. Why so many people would spend so much money on spirituality? So the third reason is, there are innumerable world and business leaders who have found tremendous benefit in spirituality. Bill Gates, founder of Microsoft, says, "Meditation is simply exercise for mind, similar to the way we exercise our muscles when we play sports. It is about taking a few minutes out of my day, learning how to pay attention to the thoughts in my head and gaining a little bit distance from them. It's a great tool for improving my focus. It's also helped me step back and get some ease with whatever thoughts or emotion are present." And it is not just Bill Gates. Steve Jobs, founder of Apple, says, "If you sit and observe, you will see how restless your mind is. If you try to calm it, it only makes it worse. But over time, it does calm. And when it does, there's a room to hear more subtle things. That's when your intuition starts to blossom and you start to see things more clearly and be in present. Similarly, Russell Simmons, CEO and chairman of Rush Communication, is also a big proponent of meditation. He says, I can promise you that no tool has made me smarter, more focused, clearer thinking entrepreneur than meditation. When you sit quietly and let your mind settle, all the innovative and inspired ideas that had been hiding out in the depth of your mind are going to begin to bubble to the surface. There are many other world leaders who practice yoga and meditation to sharpen their analytical ability and decision making power. Such is the allure and practical benefit of spirituality. So saying that spirituality is blind faith and it do not offer any practical benefit won't be correct. So in summary, 3 reasons were: first, spirituality is used in medical fields to cure serious illnesses. Second was, there is vast appeal of yoga and meditation in the world. And third was, there are innumerable world and business leaders who find tremendous benefit in meditation practices. Now, let us go back to our original question, that why we Indians have not been able to develop such products and services from our own Vedic scriptures. Due to inferiority complex, we think that our culture and Vedic scriptures has nothing valuable to offer. This is the reason why we choose to follow and not to lead. Mistake is not ours, it is of education system which has taught us to behave like paid worker rather than being innovator or thinker. Therefore, we must understand and learn Vedic scriptures and Vedic principles with scientific and logical bent of mind rather than rejecting it by saying it that they are old ideas. Join our initiative Science, Spirituality and Atheism to get such content regularly. Link is in description.